Alright, so this is the beginning of my training session with my dog Henry, because I wanted to know if I could teach him to turn on a light switch using targeting a piece of tape, and there's my light switch. So there's going to be, hopefully, basically get him to target the tape, move the target to the wall, target on the light switch, and then increase that shaping to get him, or increase his, to get him to push the light switch up. And then after that, we'll hopefully put it on cue. There's a whole lot of little tiny steps in that, but I'm not writing them all down. All right, hold on. Okay, so this is Henry. And Henry's pretty familiar. Henry's pretty familiar with the concept of targeting and things like that. So we've done tape as a target before, so we're just going to refresh his memory. Doesn't take him long. This is something he's familiar with. I'm using cheese. Sorry, my hands are... Go someplace he can actually see what's going on. There's that first intentional action. Oh, bird. Alright, so now that we've got him pretty consistently touching that piece of tape, and honestly, for dogs that are new to shaping and targeting and stuff, it would take a little bit more than that to get him to intentionally be going to the piece of tape. So we've got some extra tapes here. So let me move this to the wall. Now this is kind of hard for him to see, but hopefully he'll be able to get this. Yeah, I might need a different piece of tape. I'll start there and then move it. So I'm just going to reduce that criteria so that he can succeed, and it's still fun. So I'm throwing the treat away so that he does not just consistently stay right there. He's got to really clearly think it through. I'm going to let him see me move this here. Okay, good. I got it, the tab sticking out so he can see it pretty well. Oh, I think he can. I might need some different color tape. I don't want you to pull it off there. So to me, this means that I need a different color or different something that stands out more for him. That's 3 on the same piece. So I'm going to move it up real quick. Oh, offering other behaviors that we don't want. Good. Good. A teeny bit more onto the... A little bit high, so right now any action towards it is going to be what I'm looking for. Hold on just a second. Let me make sure y'all can see what we're doing here. Yes. Okay. that bow was one of the first behaviors he learned, so he always likes to throw that one at me. Okay, so he's trying to put his mouth on it. This time I'm going to change it to where I want his nose to touch it. Ooh, that was a good effort. I probably should have clicked and treated any intention towards that. Good. You can keep trying. I'm going to drop my criteria a little so he stays interested in my game. So he stays interested. Can you get it? Listen. What are we doing? I'm going to give him a minute to think it through. Good boy. The mouth on it's not going to get it, but I liked the feet off the ground, increasing that criteria a little bit based on what he offers. You getting frustrated? Want a little break? We can take a break. All right, we're going to take a break. All right. So basically what I've just learned is that I would want to use some sort of colored tape, and with all the arts and crafts supply stores around us, we would have no trouble finding some sort of colored tape for a scenario like this. Good. So what I've done is I've cut a piece of brown paper into a little triangle and I've taped it to the wall. You see he's back to his game. I touch it with my nose and you give me a treat. I'm going to put it on the light switch, well, on the plate itself. Now after he's done this successfully, I don't know, until I think he is getting it right, probably at least 10 times successfully without doing all this dancing around. I know, where is it? That, so we'll call that 1. 2. What are you doing? What is it? The birds are squawking. 3. Good job. Here you go. Good job. That's starting to, in my mind, he knocked that off with his nose, so he's putting enough pressure on it. I know. Get myself out of the equation, make sure we're still recording. Yes. Good. I'll take that. He was pretty distracted for quite a while. I want him to nose bump it, and a dog that was not that familiar with this game, I would definitely reduce my expectations to the giving any attention to it. And I may do that with him. It's been a little while since we've done any training. You're doing a good job, buddy. Keep up the good work. But that's not what I want. I got nothing in my hand. What do you got to do? Ooh, you looked at it. That was a good start. Don't forget, when you're doing exercises like this, if your dog shuts down, you can go back several steps. Good job, buddy. To make sure that he stays in the game. Good. Now he's back in the game. I got nothing in my hand. Good boy. Good job. You give him 2 or 3 to distract him and stop. Okay. We're going to go back to this, and then after he does this for a handful of times, I'm going to reduce the target to a smaller piece. Ready? Can you do it again? Do it again. Oh. Thank you. You knocked it down. You knocked it down. Good boy. Good boy. I know it has something to do with that thing, doesn't it? It has something to do with it. Good job. A little something to bring the stress down. Like I said, we haven't trained in a while. So I wanted to see just he stays in the game, stays interested in what we're doing. Good. Let's switch that out. Good. I know. Since I'm not ready to assign a cue to it, I've got to be careful to not keep touching it with my finger, or else that might become his initial cue, which we could always transfer a cue later. Ready, honey? Good boy! Got it taped underneath. Let's just see what happens. That might be a little bit too... Good boy. A little bit too much, but he seems to have the general idea of what we're doing. Probably should. I'm just using chicken and cheese. I know! It's been a long time since you've done any learning. Good boy. It actually just moved a teeny tiny bit, so I'm happy with that. Can you do it again? You're doing a good job, sweet pea. I know. Oops. Where'd it go? Get a fresh piece of tape. All right, so again, we went from touching that piece of tape, and then I switched it to a large and a small. Good boy. Right, so now what I've done is I've actually, I'll show you real quick. I've gone and I've gotten tape. I've actually taped the target to the bottom of the light switch. So let's see if we can get Henry to continue this lovely game of targeting. Good job. Good job. Dogs need breaks. This is a lot. I don't know that I would do entirely all this work in one session. I will... Good. He's actually applying pressure to the bottom of it now. Well, more pressure, whatever you want to think of it as. So I think, having never done this before, that this is going to be where the real catch comes in, because now we have to be clear with Henry what our exact expectations are. Yes, touch it with your nose, and I'm going to continue rewarding for any nose touch until he knows absolutely that that's what it is. And then I'm just going to not reward him until he pushes with more pressure. Good. I should have rewarded that, but that's okay. Try it again. Try it again. So he's so used to this, he's frustrated because he actually offered a little bit more, and I didn't reward him. I promise you I'll reward you this time. Oh, a little stress around there. It's okay. You'll get more cheese, I promise. Can you do it? Stalemate. You want to do something else? Take a bow. Oh, that was a lazy bow. Here, come here. Alright. Gotta have something worth earning a ticket for. What was that? Good. Now we're back in. Good job. Alright, so definite nose targeting at this point in time. Let's see if we can get him to do anything other than just gently touch it. Okay, he stayed up longer. I'll take any variation at this point in time. I know, I got chicken. Can you do it? This is kind of fun for me. Might not be for you. Your tail is wagging, so I'm going to assume you're having fun. Shall we call it a day? Can you give me shake? Boy, that's a good boy. Touch. Oh, well, that was a horrible, horrible touch. Sorry, I shouldn't have marked that. Good. off. Do it again. Oh, that was a lucky shot, huh? Oh, I should have clicked that last one. That's okay. Go ahead. Do it again. Do it again. Oh, he's getting excited now. Because Mom was crazy. Touch. Henry. Yeah. Can you do it? Jump. Good job. It's good. So what I'm having him do are just a bunch of different behaviors in between to kind of, just, I don't know, break up the monotony, see if that'll help him stay involved in this. I think he's done. So we'll come back and do this another day.